Good evening. My name is Tony Clark, and I'm here with Larry Sordo, and we represent 2 out of 5 of our entrepreneurship group here on campus at HBU. Today, we will be proposing our business plan to introduce a new business into the transportation market, or specifically for college campuses.
Good evening. I'm Larry Sorto, an HBU freshman, and Tony and I will be guiding you through our business proposal of our rickshaw business on college campuses. Large campus universities across the United States deal with various problems, such as maintaining facilities, hiring prestigious professors, accommodating students, and the list goes on. However, getting from point A to point B efficiently has always been an inherently difficult problem to solve. So that's what we're trying to solve. Students are presented with various ways to transport themselves to class on time. May it be via walking, biking, driving, or using the school's transportation methods. Some campuses have discouraged personal vehicle use through high parking fees and encourage their use of shuttle buses to minimize their carbon footprint. Although these shuttle buses that the schools provide are usually jam-packed with students and only drop them off in general areas or vital points around campus, they're not accounting for how many students are in the initial campus. More often than not, students are having to wait around for 1 or 2 buses after the one they already tried to get onto. And once they're dropped off to their destination, they have to venture off to their class and make sure that they beat the clock. Students need an efficient, reliable, and quick transportation to move around campus because these jam-packed buses and sparsely placed bike sharing stands aren't cutting it.
Tour de Campus is an eco-friendly ride-share service where students can modify their personal bike to create a rickshaw, allowing for reliable and convenient rides to specific destinations on campus. Minimizes the amount of distance that a student needs to walk in. Tour de Campus is exclusively only for the respective campuses it is established in. Like Uber or Lyft, students can use an app to request a specific destination on campus and be dropped off quickly at minimal cost. Tour de Campus will provide job experience and an additional income to the students that decide to work for us. Along with providing money for those being employed, students who decide to ride with us will see that a few dollars spent will increase their happiness due to the amount of time saved.
Tour de Campus is still in the early stages of development. At the current moment, we're still receiving responses of a survey we created that we sent out to students about their transportation at the universities. And we followed up with a few questions of the likelihood of being a customer at Tour de Campus. So far, we've gotten feedback from University of Houston, University of Sam Houston, University of Virginia, University of Texas at San Antonio, and University of Texas at Dallas. We asked the students how the transportation at their school is and the frequency of their buses or whatever type of transportation services the school provides. And so far, the students on a unanimous basis seem to say that their buses don't transport them reliably. They're often having to wait around a few times for the second bus, third bus, even the fourth bus. And by that time, they're already frustrated and trying to get to school or to class on time. Now, at the University of Houston, Sam Houston, Virginia, UT at San Antonio, and UT at Dallas, we're targeting those schools at the moment because those are the feedback we've gotten the most out of. And we're trying to analyze their transportation habits, such as how many parking spots are available at their universities, how many buses the school provides and where it takes them to, and how students themselves transport themselves around campus or anywhere around the city. Our concern is not to reach the students who have a perfect means of transportation. Our purpose with Tour de Campus is to reach students who have trouble transporting themselves because they can't afford to buy a car or to buy a bike or to buy a skateboard, and they're having to rely heavily on the school transportation that more often than not is not reliable. So Tour the Campus is here to help those students by saving them time for only a few bucks.
Of capital needed to maintain at least 5 of the rickshaws will require an estimate of $2,700 or $550 per unit. In regards to the app, we developed in-house, which will require a minimal cost of about $1,200, opposed to the option of outsourcing development of the app, which will cost about an estimate of $74,000. Our revenue streams will include the rider's base rate of $5 plus $1 per half mile transported. We will rent out 5 advertisement panels per rickshaw to be placed on both sides, the back, the top outer, and the top inner space of the rickshaw. We will rent each of these panels out to various companies at $1,000 per month for each advertisement. Currently, there are no large-scale models or enterprises that does what we are proposing to do on college campuses in the United States. This means that there's a tremendous market opportunity in an area that has no major competition. A similar business model was started at Texas A&M University, which was only operational for a little bit of time, and it became very popular among the students, but due to budget cuts, the service was discontinued. We are proposing to enter into this market and provide a business that will not only help students in their transportation needs, but also hopefully will be a causality to help students in their educational benefits.